Hi friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Vanessa and I'm currently in my gap year. It doesn't really feel like a gap year because there's a lot going on. So I thought for this video, I'd show you what I've been up to and what I'll be up to for the rest of this year. It's a little messy, a little chaotic, a lot going on, but it's all good things and all things that are helping me grow and get to this next stage of my life. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So if you've been keeping up with me for a little bit, you know that I recently finished up my master's program. It was a Master of Translational Medicine, and for that program, I was part of a project called Phase Shift in collaboration with UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital, and this year I'm continuing with that. And I just stepped into a role as project manager as we're welcoming in new students from this year's cohort and as well as some others. So I'm excited to continue and to work on coordinating everything. We meet once a week virtually. I'm trying to start going in person once I get more of a formal position settled, hopefully soon. But yeah, for now, that's how I spend some of my time. So another thing I've been spending a lot of time doing is volunteering. I come into Berkeley twice a week. I spend a few hours here at a sanctuary where I basically am helping them digitize all their files. That's the only thing I'm doing that's in person, so it's really nice to get out of the house a little bit every week.
Good to see your faces moving.
So I recently got accepted into the SMDP MedTech program. SMDP stands for Scholar Mentoring and Development Program. So in a few weeks, I'll be heading down to San Diego for the first time for a training session and in the MedTech conference, which is super exciting. We just had our intro orientation call. But once I'm down there, I'll get to meet my mentor and get to know all the rest of the scholars, and we'll get to attend the conference together and maybe meet some of our sponsors and see what's new in the field. And so I'm really excited to get some guidance in this industry, especially as a first gen in this field and kind of navigating everything for the first time. So that's going to be part of my year as well, meeting with my mentor monthly and getting to learn from them. Another big part of this year is that I am part of the first cohort of a virtual neurotech program called the Imprint program. It focuses on Alzheimer's and dementia-related innovation and entrepreneurship. I meet with my cohort weekly over Zoom, and we have certain assignments that we do, workshops, but also we are each thinking of different innovations for this space and seeing where those innovations may go, and learning how to commercialize and that whole process. So it's quite interesting and a fun new challenge for me for this year, and neurotech is something I've been wanting to get into. So it's a first little step for me. So the last thing I'm doing on top of all of this is applying to PhD programs. This is the second time I'm applying. I applied 2 cycles ago, but ended up going into my master's instead. So applying again this time around, feeling a lot more confident about my application now, having done my master's and having a better idea of what I want to do. So I've worked already a lot on my essays, but the applications are officially opening around this time, so I'm going to work on editing them, making them more specific to each university, and getting that all submitted by the end of this year. Aside from all the stuff that I'm doing, I also spend my time at Mass and Adoration a couple times a week. Daily Mass in the mornings and Adoration right after at my home parish. So yeah, I go and spend some time with Jesus. And last but not least, I spend my time editing and filming for my YouTube videos, which is kind of just a fun little project for me and something I've really been enjoying doing. So yeah, thanks for following along on a normal week of mine and hearing about my gap year. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in next week's video.